Following segment is sponsored by North Star Financial and Retirement Planning.
When it comes to preparing for retirement, the right tax strategy could put more money in your pockets, and yet proper tax planning is often overlooked. Joining us now are George Fossing and Travis Smith. George is a financial advisor and the president of North Star Financial and Retirement Planning, a local area firm that focuses on preparing people for a successful retirement. Travis is a CPA and financial advisor at North Star, joining us in the studio. Hi.
Good morning, Margaret.
Good morning. Are more people procrastinating when it comes to tax planning, or are they simply overlooking it? What do you think?
It's one of those, isn't it? Taxes. It's really like us guys going to the doctors.
Yeah.
Maybe next week,
Cut it
honey.
off.
Yeah. So it's one of the, why? It's just not fun. It's not pleasant. And sometimes people think, well, I can't do anything anyway. That's the worst approach ever. We tell people, I said, listen, there's opportunity to save money in taxes for most people, right? I think we probably 2 out of 3 we see. We probably save them a good portion of money. What it comes down to, Margaret, is this. You have to know about it.
Yep.
There's rules and regulations that apply towards just about everybody out there, and they could save big bucks if done properly.
Yeah, and some conversations are worth having. You don't have a crystal ball, but you really could potentially anticipate what's going to happen in terms of taxes in this country, even without a crystal ball, right?
Yeah, I might say that historically we're at a fairly low, tax rate. So therefore that and the additional expenses associated with the social programs that the government's currently incurring, I suspect that taxes will rise in the future. And so, again, it's another testament as to why we ought to begin planning now.
Yeah, if you're looking down the road, it's important to think about the moves you should be making. And what are the moves that you're talking about these days that can help people really potentially lower the impact of the taxes?
Well, we've been conditioned to invest in tax-deferred IRAs, like your traditional 401k. A unique strategy we employ is to carve funds out of that account, recognize the tax liability on the front end or now, and allow those funds to grow tax-free.
Yep. And we can receive retirement income from our next egg without paying taxes in a way?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, big time.
Yep.
Big time. We have a client, he's my poster child, if you will.
Yeah.
Been working with him for years, and no kidding, he's going to have a $90,000 a year tax-free income for life. His Social Security won't be taxed, his Medicare's not going to be taxed, his kids are going to inherit the money tax-free as well. It's been a mission to get this guy there, and we've done it. He's not the only success out there, but people go out there, well, it's certainly not me, it's other people. That's the worst approach ever, going out there and saying, it usually takes, 15 to 20 minutes to find out if we can help. And again, not necessarily 0% tax bracket, but maybe as close to the 0% tax bracket as possible. Put it into dollars. So if I could save you $10,000 a year in taxes, and you've got a family, where can you go on vacation with that $10,000?
Yeah.
Right? That's real money, Margaret, okay? And that's really, or do you think you'd rather give it to Uncle Sam? They could spend it better than you.
We've got ways of spending it ourselves, for sure. And I think that's the thing. People just have to wrap their head around a number. Sometimes a percentage point is kind of vague, but if you don't plan for taxes, it can cost you a lot of money.
That's absolutely true. We try to put our clients in the driver's seat. Right? By planning, you place yourself in the driver's seat. You get to better manage your tax liability, mitigate some of the costs of Medicare premiums and your Social Security becoming taxed. Do that opposed to letting the government dictate.
Be proactive.
Got to put it in perspective there too. So somebody's got $1 million 401k. Congratulations. How much of that is theirs? We don't know. The government will dictate if you get to keep $800 or $700 or $600,000. And they can change that at any time. So you want to be in front of this. We know what taxes are, as Travis said earlier, taxes are low right now. Might not feel like it, but they are, because they're going to be going up. I think 2026, what's going on there?
There's, I believe, a 19% increase in the tax rates for several of the brackets.
Tax brackets are going back to where they were, 19% more in taxes for most people.
People want to talk to you to learn how they can keep more of the money in their own pocket. So it's a conversation worth having.
Exactly. It's not just growth and investments. It really is about managing your money correctly.
All right. We appreciate the conversation.
Thanks,
Thank you very much. And for those of you at home, if you are currently retired or getting close to retirement and you'd like to learn more about how you could potentially reduce your future taxes as well as help to protect and grow your hard-earned savings and investments, North Star Financial has a great offer for you right now until October 2nd. They're offering a complimentary no-obligation investment portfolio and tax planning review. This will allow their team to schedule a phone call, video call, or future in-office meetings so they can speak with you personally and provide you with a roadmap going forward. The number to call now, area code 864-309-8146.